Gentleman yields back. With that, the gentleman from Indiana, Mr. Shreve, is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Deputy Secretary Rigas. A couple points of feedback. Your department did an extraordinary job for my office and on behalf of a constituent in Columbus, Indiana, over the weekend in getting a visa. Had a constituent whose wife had a heart attack, young wife, over in Kenya. And he hustled to get over there, and in the middle of the weekend, the department turned around a visa as he was in flight to Orly, or de Gaulle, to get on to Kenya. So I think constituents very much appreciate that continued level of service on behalf of the department. I think your stated focus on trade over aid sells with the constituents that I represent in the 6th District of Indiana, and so I appreciate that. You noted in your opening comments that you'd completed the folding of USAID in the state just 15 days ago. But of course, you've got decades of legislative directives and instructions, authorized assistance programs that you've got to work with in, as part of the Foreign Assistance Program public laws. This must, I would think, materially impede your desired use of U.S. foreign assistance. If you agree with that, if you had your ways, how would you reorient, restructure U.S. foreign assistance if you were untethered?
So I think what the Secretary's articulated and the President himself is that foreign assistance should be tied to an American foreign policy objective or a presidential foreign policy priority, and that we should be able to, there should be some kind of return on investment, whether it's going to make America safer, or it's going to make America stronger, or it's going to make America more prosperous. You know, I just spoke at the Foreign Assistance class at the Foreign Service Institute about 2 weeks ago, which was actually based on some of the feedback we got from Congress when we were briefing on the reorganization. They thought we had to do more training on that, so I went out and spoke to the first class. And I got a question about could we provide foreign assistance for job development or job training? And my response would be, you know, that the way you could justify something like that is if we want to make a trade deal with a country and they're concerned that this trade deal is going to negatively impact the population of that country, you say, hey, if we can spend $1 million on job training, where it's going to generate $10 million or $100 million in net economic benefit to the United States, then to me that's a good return on investment. You say we spend $1 million, but we got $100 million back for American businesses, or we created jobs here in the United States. So that's the kind of investment opportunity we want to make. We want to help countries help us, or if it comes to, you know, remigration, helping countries that want to be a safe third country for folks, or want to take back folks who've come illegally to the United States but don't have the capacity, we can help them potentially do that as well. So they're relieving a potential economic burden that might be coming from folks who are on U.S. assistance, and helping them return back safely to a safe country.
I appreciate that. I appreciate your service and that of so many people that you work with. I know that those cuts had to be painful, but you're not spending your own money. And so I appreciate the work that you've undertaken and are playing through. With that, I yield back.